born in Cache Valley, next county north of us here, and little town called Lewiston. And my dad and mom come from Japan, and they settled there. We had a rough time when we were kids. Well, you could imagine 8 kids and no eh, formal education or anything with our parents. Couldn't support us. I don't know how he done it. The Depression days, world then followed with the World War II. Oh, it was terrible. You don't know how it is to work in the sugar beet field, do you? Well, that was it. Sugar beet field, tomato picking, potato field. That was our bread and butter. And we took pride in that we worked hard. We never give up. I farmed and I had this ground. And I always had an urgent feeling that I'm going to do something like that one of these days when they get time. And while I had time to do that, and I had the ingredients and components to make it with. And it's okay. The high school welding and the mechanic job things that I took, I was able to do it. And the artwork, of course, come pretty good, natural for me. Oh, I've been at it off and on 12 years. But summertime, I'd have to farm. And then when I got the farming season done, I had time to do things like this. Well, there's a yellow one was the first one I made. It took me 3 weeks, and I had it out there by the road, and people drove by and they thought it was terrible. Not in my town, his attitude. You make a statue like that one, pregnant, one-legged, blonde woman. I had guys tell me, it's pornography. I said, no, it's art. Let's take a little imagination for that. The devil got her head, and she's pleading for her head. This is the one that jiggles in the wind. I made it for my neighbor. She'd get out on her deck, stand there like this. As soon as she see people over here, she's right on the deck looking. And I thought, well, I'll fix you. And I made this so that it's waving at her all the time. That's on the lookout for terrace. It took some doing to get that up there like that by myself. When I made that, I could tell my neighbor, you better be careful, I'm watching you. Then I thought, oh, that's not good, so I changed it to on the lookout for terrace. It's better. Howard. He is the old man that I bought the dry farm from. He never called me by my name. Always Jap, Jap, Jap. I was a wimp and I took it because what do you do when you owe $150,000 to a man? You take it. You can't fight him. I couldn't. So when he died a kind of a poor life. I got the farm. And I made a statue. Says, that's him. That's Howard. I was little, got picked on by all my peers in school and so forth, and I was a wimp. I took it. But then when I got doing things like that, I got kind of nasty. I don't take no shit from nobody, that attitude. It's no good, but I developed that. And people leave me alone. You gotta stand up for your rights, I found out. I run out of ideas and things in English, so I resorted to Japanese. my wife told me that. She says, Japanese men call their daughter and the women Daikangetsu. That's fat ass. She says, oh, Daikangetsu ga kaetta yo. It says, fat ass come home, he's home. It says, her father used to say that. That's where I got that fat ass. Now this one, I'm kind of proud of that. That's Joan of Arc. My neighbor, they give me all these parts. This is a bull head, the nostrils. And this is a bigger, of course. And I'm going to leave that twine like that color. And these are all rods and chain. The chain is off of my four-wheel drive truck. Now, this is my favorite. Lady Godiva, she's unfaithful to her husband. So in order to punish her, he put her on the horse nude, made her ride through the marketplace. And she was bashful. So this one, I put a hand in front of her face. But all these things here, the horse and the statue, the facial expression is what makes it alive. Everybody isn't artistic. Even if I say so myself, I dab in it. This is not artwork. This is not art, really. It isn't. If you could sit down and paint a portrait of a live model, make it look, that's art. The hardest thing to paint for me is animal life. I can't paint life. Just don't look right. I don't know of any other farmer that's got used more machines, plows, and milk cans and so forth. It's just sitting there. They can't do it. They haven't done anything with it. That's where I'm a step ahead. Right now I'm doing this it's not fun, but I'm doing it. And when I finish, I like to see what I got out there. I got 2.5 acres I did have. I want to fill it up with junk like this. I bring junk from the farm and I fix it up and make these things. And I guess it's my thing right now.